Jimmy, 3-2 here today. It was looking like heading for defeat, but it was 2 injury time goals. Probably shows perseverance in football form. What do you make of today?
I thought it showed character. It was. I'll start with the negatives. I was disappointed. We had a 20-minute spell in first half. I thought we came out and we started really brightly, David, and we had 15 minutes where, again, I thought, here we go, broken record. We're on top. We've created 2 good chances. Missed a 1v1. The keeper saved it. And then we had a 20-minute period in between the 15th minute, roughly, and sort of the 30th minute, 35th minute. I thought we got ourselves back together and ended the half okay. But that 20-minute period, I've never seen it. We were miles off it. And it wasn't, I couldn't pull 1 or 2 players for it. It was a collective. I said it, I might have excused Toby and Nico within that period. I thought Nico was busy up front. But once that's happened, like, fair play to the lads, they showed a lot of character. They dug themselves out the whole first half and we scored a good goal. We've gone a little bit direct. It's taken a ricochet and then Nico's got in front of goal. And I knew, as soon as he got there and it bounced up, I just knew he'd score, which is really good. He was lively first half. He got his goal and then that gave us a little bit of a platform. We knew that, or we thought that with half an hour to go, we could really go and step on it. Not that we wanted to start the second half slowly or anything like that, but we just thought that with our fitness levels and our squad that we've got at the moment, we're bringing 5 subs off the bench that are not weakening us, they're actually kicking us on. I thought the subs came on, they were lively, we changed shape at the end, we were playing with 3 back and 2 strikers, and I just thought we needed to get down sides of them a little bit more, so we made a sub and went 4-3-3, and then for a period of that game, actually, we were actually playing 3-3-4. Because we put Dylan Thompson up front. So it just showed how much we wanted to go and win game. I thought it was important that we got off the mark today. I wasn't planning on it being in such dramatic fashion, but I'll give all credit to players because they kept going. They kept knocking on the door. We didn't have any sulking subs. It's always disappointing to not be in starting 11, but I thought every sub that came on, including Pat Allington, I thought Pat Allington come on and for 10-15 minutes, I thought he was fantastic until he's got that bad injury. I wish him all the best. I hope it's not as serious as it first looks. But yeah, and even then, we didn't let it rock us. Lads just did a job. I pulled Bobby in and said, you're going to have to go to right back. And I thought he was fantastic when he came on, along with all subs. I thought Dom, he nearly scored at end and then DT followed it up. I think there was a lot of bodies, so I couldn't see it. But I thought some of our play was good today, and I thought we stepped on it. And like I say, that never say die attitude where we just kept going right till the end and asking questions. And in the end, it's fallen for us, which was a relief because, you know, you do start to wonder. We've had a good pre-season. We had a sloppy 45 minutes at Hyde, followed by a good 45, but we hadn't scored. And like I say, then Tuesday night, I thought large parts of performance were good. And you always have that thought in the back of your mind, what are we doing wrong? But we kept with our beliefs, and so did the players, and it come good today. And it's a monkey off the bat. We're up and running, and we'll enjoy it tonight and look forward to go to Morpeth Tuesday.
Yeah, you mentioned there about Pat Allington. He did go down after when he came on as a substitute. You hope it's not as bad as it's first feared. Have you got any sort of update or more?
I've just spoke to the physios. It appears to me as he's tried to hook a ball down line, there's been a bit of a coming together. I don't think there's anything malicious in the challenge. And he's gone over on his ankle. The physios have told me that he's heard a crack as he's gone over. And he's in a boot. And he's gone to Barrow Hospital. So I think we'll know a little bit more later on tonight, first thing in the morning. I wish him well because I've had Pat previously, as everybody knows, and he's a great lad, good defender. So hopefully that won't be as bad as first feared, and if it is, we'll hopefully get him rehabbed right and get him back as soon as possible. What it does do, it gives somebody else an opportunity who's knocking at the door. So yeah, football's injuries are part and parcel of football, aren't they? And as much as it's unfortunate, it's one that we've got to try and make sure he gets looked after right, and then, you know, hopefully we can get him back in the not too distant future. But we wish him all the very best.
So the best thing to do after you've won a game is follow it up with another win. We've got a chance to do that very quickly, actually. with an away game at Morpeth Town on Tuesday night. What are you looking forward to take forward from today into that?
The positives. You know, it's really important that we perform consistently over the 90 minutes and don't think that we can turn up in this league and just play in fits and starts. I think if we play with the intensity that we have done for 70 minutes on the whole today, then we can give anybody problems. But if you drop your levels, then you'll get hurt. Because there's no teams in this division who you think you can roll over. So I've said to the lads, it's really, really important that we keep the consistency here and make sure that, you know, we don't go through the motions. We're not lethargic. And to be honest, if one or two do it, you can get away with it at times. But when 7 or 8 drop the levels for 20-25 minutes, and I know it was hot, but you know, there's 2 teams on that pitch, so we just got to make sure that we don't allow that to creep in, and we keep our standards high. Competition for places will keep that high because the lads have come off the bench and done well. There's 2 or 3 lads who are not in squad today who were fantastic assets at football club, who are training brilliantly, and they just haven't had that opportunity yet. But that might be only round the corner. We don't know. So, but yeah, it's important. We know it'll be a tough game. It's a long travel. Lads are having to take time off work, but hopefully we can go there and build on today's positives and get a positive result.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Well done for today.
Cheers, David. Thank you very much.